Hi friends, this is Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and welcome to hashtag Thrifty Thursday. So this is an open collab hosted by myself and everyone's welcome to participate. Just use the hashtag if you do a video or Instagram, whatever, wherever you want to post. Use the hashtag Thrifty Thursday and link my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. So, and that's all I ask if you want to participate in Thrifty Thursday. So, this little bunch of goodies I have here is some Christmas books. And I went to my local thrift store, which is one of my favorites. And it's like hard for me not to go there. But the problem is I can only get there on Saturdays because it's in my town where I live, but I work in another town where this is Salvation Army, and they open, of course, after I go to work, and they close before I get home from work. So the only time I can go is Saturdays, and sometimes I'm busy on Saturdays and I don't make it. So, and lately I have been trying not to go anyway, or I haven't been going, but I went a couple weeks ago. I got found these books, and I thought they were so beautiful. They have more that I haven't bought as far as these are all what I'm going to show you today are all from the 80s. This is the oldest one, 82, and I have them in order by year, and I'll show you. But they had some from the 90s. I might go back and get. I looked at them again, like I said, I got these a couple weeks ago, and I went back last week, and they were still there, the 90s ones. And if I thought to myself, well, I'll go back today and see if they're still there. And if they are, I might pick out my favorites. But out of the 80s and 90s ones, these 80s ones were my absolute favorite. I just fell in love with them when I saw them. And so that's what I'm going to show you today. We're going to just focus on these beautiful books from the 80s. I just love the whole vintage look of all of these from the 80s. They were just compared to the 90s ones. To me, these just, I mean, the 90s, some of the 90s ones were pretty, but these are just, I just love these so much. So anyway, this one has 82. These are all Southern Living, Christmas with Southern Living, 1982. Someone apparently was collecting these, and they all went to Salvation Army. Thank goodness for me, because I found them there, and I love them. Look at these old toys, so pretty. And the thing about, I don't buy really Southern Living cookbooks because those don't really do anything for me as far as, I don't know. They don't appeal to me. I don't know why. I just, there's so many cookbooks, and you have to kind of narrow it down to your favorites. But look at the pages in here. I'm kind of flipping from the back with all these little patterns here. And the pages in this one, there's some glossy and some like flat paper like this. But it's like I can use every page in here. Look at this. Great writing pages. Look at charts. I can cut these out or leave them as a whole. Christmas card list. This is why this is going to take a little time, because I haven't looked through them either, so we're going to explore them together. But look, every page is so cool. These are, I don't know what these are. I'm not going to do that because it's going to take too long. We won't even get through one book. Recipes. They got recipes. They got crafts. Kids in the kitchen here. Look at that pretty picture. So pretty. I'm trying. These books are a little big, so I'll show them the best I can. But just beautiful pictures of cookies here. Here is confections, more cookies. It says cakes. I've got other books over here that are kind of. See, they take up the whole camera this way and this way. Here we got plum pudding, but it's a beautiful picture. Everything about the pictures is so pretty. Down to the furniture and the little window treatments. Just everything is so cool. Oh, look at this, a gingerbread house. Have you ever seen a gingerbread house like that? That is so cool. So I'm going to try to go a little, kind of just flip through like this, because otherwise they will take forever. But my plan is to make journals out of these next year. Of course, it's too late for this year. But yeah, these will be fun. Kind of bigger journals. They can be, you know, I'll make them in a fashion where you can use them as a journal or a glue book, you know, kind of a blank with a, you know, like I did this year, really, so that you can turn a journal like that into anything you want, type of thing. But yeah, 1982, and I wanted to show you this one. This one is different from the others. All the others are this bigger size. This one, this bigger size is about 8 and, it's a little over 8.5 by 11 1/4 approximately. And this one, let me just show you the book first. 1982, see the difference? Here's this one, and it's like, here's the top of this one. It's like 1.5 inches difference here. That this one is smaller. It's the same, pretty much the same this way, the width, but that it's not as tall. So anyway, that's really cool, I thought. Let me see, let me put this, make a stack in back of me so that I can have room here. So let's move on to the second one. So all the rest are this size, but they're all from the 80s. So the next one I have is 1984. I don't know what happened to 83, but it wasn't there. This one is the only one, I think, that came with the dust cover, or, you know, the cover. So I have that I can do something with, but I took it off so that you could see that the books, you know, if they do have a dust cover, they look, the book, it looks the same as the dust cover. Sometimes that's not the case when you find a book. It has a really pretty dust cover, and then you take it off and it's just a plain, you know, boring cover. But this one is ornaments. So pretty, vintage ornaments. So let's see what's in this one. So 1984. You got pretty red paper in the back. Starts off with, even this is pretty, even though it's just probably like an advertisement. Oh, it has the patterns again in the back. Maybe they all do. I've never owned one of these before, so I feel pretty fortunate that I found them. You know, and the other ones are probably, I would guess they're probably still there, because look, this one has a little writing on it, which I think is cool. You know, I would cut that, if I were going to make that into a piece of ephemera, or even a page, I would leave the writing. I think that's really cool. I mean, if somebody else wanted to cover it up, they could, but I think that's just, you know, it's like an old hand, you know, and it's not that old. I know 1980, what was it, 84? It's not like super old, like the 50s or something, or the 40s, but still, it is vintage. Here's pretty, is this cookies, or this is just ornaments, handmade ornaments here for your Christmas tree, not cookies. So very fun. So this is crafting. But yeah, so cool. Angels of paper or wood. Cool. But these would just be so fun to use, the pages and the, okay, and the covers. Okay, so that's 1984. And let me get the dust cover here, put that behind me. A little stack. And then 1985, ribbons, Christmas ribbons. The 90s ones were shinier too. I think they were shinier. These are slightly glossy, but not as much as the, I love the whole look of these. The less glossy and the decoration or illustration on them. And this one's Christmas ribbons, as you can see. And they were never, I don't know, I mean, look at that. It's like, you know, they weren't, they were collected, but they weren't really used, like, they, you know, like held open so that somebody could do, this is a ribbon craft. I guess that's why it has ribbons on the front. It's a ribbon crafting. But, so somebody could do a craft or a recipe. It looks like cross stitch there. All kinds of patterns. A rag doll with country style. Look at those house patterns. More lines to write on. Let's see, what is this supposed to be? Holiday calendar. Christmas card list again on this one. Mailing, cards, packages, how to mail things. That's cool, right? Here's your Christmas cookies. See that okay? Now it's a dark page. And I can't really do anything about the glare, if you see glare from my light. But, oh, here's some cakes. Look how pretty. I'll try to hold it in a way that, if I can, that the glare goes away. But, yeah, oh, look at this. Beverages. Those look good. I don't know what they are, but they look good. All the recipes. So you get the idea and probably understand why I picked these up. Let me know if you have any and maybe even what years you have, if you have, unless you have like, 100 of them. I don't know how often. Oh, look at that Christmas tree. I don't know how far they go back or anything like that. I've never found them before at a thrift store. Look at that Christmas tree. It's packed full of goodies, that's for sure. And all this. This is decorate with your favorite things. That's interesting. That is interesting because I'll tell you why. I found a little, I might have mentioned this in another video, but I found a little Christmas tree that used to be my older son's for his room when he was a kid. And I didn't realize I still had it. And we're cleaning out a little storage area. And so I got it out, and I actually got some ornaments from, their ornaments were 50% off at Dollar General. So I got a few for her to put on, to make that her Christmas tree now. And it's my son's daughter. She's just turned 4. So she is using his Christmas tree that he used when he's a kid. It stays at my house, but so I had the ornaments there when she came over last Saturday. That's cute. I like to look at all those little things there. But, yeah, so I let her put the decorations on the tree. And then my husband had got her he had got some Happy Meals and got her a couple of McDonald's toys. And a couple of them had like a little loop on the top. And she put those on the tree. So I was like, oh, that is such a good idea. Just, little toys on the tree, if you can find a way to hang them. If you have little toys, like whatever, even if they're new. I mean, they look so cute on the tree. And I was like, she just did that like on her own. I didn't like, why didn't you hang your little toys on the tree? I didn't say a word. She just did it. So I was like, that is so cute. What a great idea. Inspiration from a 4-year-old. So this is the next one, Christmas 1986. Love this cover too. I tell you, I loved all these covers. As soon as I saw them, I sorted through them. And I was realizing that all the covers that I really, really loved were from the 1980s. So when I was sorting through the stack, there was twice as many as I have here. And I think the rest were all in the 90s. None of them were older. They're definitely, the rest of them were, some might have been from like 2015, like 2013, like that. So I'm going to go back. If they're still there, I'm going to look one more time. Because there might be there's a couple that were really pretty, but they were just so different than these that I just like, these I love, and these are my favorites, so I picked out my favorites. But the holly here is so pretty with the berries. Sorry to talk so much about them, but I just love them so much. They're so pretty. 1986. God, that page is put in there. This paper, we make journals, so we kind of notice how things are made. So they put a paper over and overlapped and it's not even straight or anything. Look at that. It's not cut straight. Like I would be like, oh, I gotta put some trim over there and cover that up. But some kind of book, probably sticking on the back, or maybe they put glue on the back. That is kind of funny. And here, see, interesting, right? So let's move on. Let's move on. Gussied up geese. That's a goose. Oh yeah, here's the head up here. That's a bow. There's the body. But yeah, let's move on through the patterns as with the others. Some cross stitch patterns, it says needlepoint. Use needlepoint. Merry Christmas critters. I guess I wonder, I don't know, these are kind of, slicks. I don't know how it would be to like try to paint or color on them, but I like them for what they are. Here's I wonder what that is. Somebody put ink on there or something, but why? But why? There was nothing there. See, it's just a blank space. I don't know. Maybe they were like, something was happening on December 27th. They were marking it. I don't know. Oh, look at that. There's the holly berries from the cover. Christmas journal. Ah, reflecting on past Christmases. Interesting. That could be an interesting page to read. It's just one page about a Christmas journal in the 1986. I gotta remember, so I want to go back and read that and see what it says. Recipes. Oh, here's some writing in this one. So they did use some of the recipes once in a while. Try 89. Tried. Maybe she tried it in 1989. This is in 1986. Cracker snackers. She made some cracker snackers. A lot of ingredients, that's for sure. Kind of for a cracker recipe. Pizzellis. So recipes. Oh, what was that? Has Santa with a cookie jar there. Oh, that's a pretty page. That is a beautiful page. Some of these could be made into covers, you know. Let's see. I don't want to miss anything. Kind of don't want to miss anything. Making cookies. Trying to keep it where you can see it. Here's a pretty cheesecake, peanut brittle cheesecake right here. Ooh, that's a pretty cake. Cherry something or other. Black Forest cake. Cherry topping. That icing looks so... Oh, don't you just want to take a bite of that? Oh, here's some Santa mugs. Those are cute. I used to have some, but I don't think I have them anymore. I had a snowman one and it got out, but I had it out when did I have it out? For Thanksgiving, and it got broke. I'm not going to say who broke it, but it wasn't my grandchild. I just say to myself, people are more important than things, so, I'm not going to freak out about it. It's no big deal. I can find another one, I'm sure. I'll keep my eyes out. If I really do want another one, I will keep my eyes out at thrift stores, and if I see one, I think I'd almost rather have... The snowman was different, though, and I think it might have been vintage. I may have gotten it at a thrift store. I probably did. So, yeah, if I see one, and then I'll know how much I really miss it if I buy it or not, or if I talk myself out of it, I'll know, oh, that didn't really matter anyway. So, like, people are more important than things, so I do not freak out when something gets broken. But, yeah, I kind of learned that from somebody that I know that kind of really, as my kids were growing up, and if they broke something, they would freak out, and I'd be like, wow, I just, it makes everybody feel bad, you know what I mean? If you're freaking out over something in front of your family that somebody broke, it's like, oh gosh. This is going to be fun. And now, how do we get through this? How do we get over that? And it kind of puts a damper on the whole party or whatever's going on. The reason you're together. So, yeah, I told myself never to be like that. So, I'm not. Oh, those are cute. Those are needlepoint, I guess. Very pretty. This is cross stitch over here. These birds are cross stitched. And this looks like needlepoint. Very pretty though. This could be cut out. The shapes. A lot of things can be fussy cut in here too, like that little picture right here. Merry Christmas. Ada cloth. So this is cross stitch. But that would be cute to cut that out, make it into a journaling card. There could be some fussy cuts in here. Little apples on the tree. Lots of great ideas for decorating in here. Look at this little lady, 1986, with this little Christmas dress on. The I don't know if it was old-fashioned for 1986 or not, but yeah, it looks very old-fashioned, doesn't it? But it looks pretty. Ooh, look at this armoire. That is gorgeous. And there's a harp in front of it. The harp standing in front of it. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. How to decorate your armoire for Christmas, if you have one like that. Look, people singing around the piano with their hats and gloves on. Oh, look at this bell. Made out of, what is that? It looks like almost like paper or raffia, something like that. Or ribbons, not sure. If it's ribbons wrapped around a form, like a grapevine form or something. Very pretty. Okay, so we're just about done with this one. Little floral arrangements. Love that little log cabin. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's a fancy place, but rustic at the same time. Very, very pretty. I hope you enjoy this as much as I am. Okay, next year is 1987. Look at this one with a candy. I guess it's cookies with candies on it. 1987. So pretty. There's the back. Can you see these as journals? They're going to be big. I'm not used to making big. I mean, I don't know if I've ever made anything this big, actually. But, okay, so I'm going to maybe go through the next few a little faster. Since we kind of got the layout here, patterns, recipes. And so this video doesn't take too much longer, but if something catches our eye, we'll have to stop and look at it, right? Celebrations from the kitchen. There's the cookies with the candies. Cookie jar. Yes, ma'am. Gotta have cookie jar, especially if you have grandchildren and their parents let them eat cookies. Gotta have cookies at Mimi's house. My granddaughter loves my cookie jar, and it's nothing fancy either, because she can carry it around. I got one of those plastic teddy bears with the animal crackers in it, and then when the animal crackers were gone, I saved it, and that's my cookie jar right now. So she can get it out of my pantry, and she can't really open it yet. It's kind of a big lid, so she probably can't get her hand around it. But she'll carry it, take it out. She can carry it out of the pantry. I have it in the pantry, and bring it out and be like, open. She asked me to open it, and she can reach in and get a cookie. And if she wants to move it around and stuff. My house is definitely grandchild proofed, so, and everything is that the rooms she goes in the most are all grandchild proofed, so. Yeah, just when I thought I was going to be able to have breakable stuff in my house, now I have a grandchild. Look at that little boy, so cute. Oh, look at this page with the pinks. Yeah, just when I thought I was going to be able to have breakable stuff. Nope. Back to baby proofing. I mean, she's 4 now, so she's better. But still, like, my Christmas tree is definitely 4-year-old proofed anyway. All the things, I didn't put out any of my... Well, I have some breakables at the top of my Christmas tree. And everything at the bottom is non-breakable, so that if she wants to play with it, I don't have to be like, no, 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 10 million times. She can take it off the tree and look at it, carry it around, play with it, and then put it back, hopefully, or I'll put it back. And that way she enjoys Mimi's house, and I'm just not like saying no 100 times every time she comes over. There's some more of those cookies. I love the colors in that. So pretty. Here's Florida. Oh, I'm from Florida, so we have to look at these pages. Yep, and this is how we celebrate in Florida, because, you know, like especially in South Florida, where we have the intercoastal and all that, it's all about the lights and how many you can put up on your house. And they have the boat parade in the intercoastal. So if you can get to, we went to someone's house a couple times that lived on the intercoastal and watched the boat parade, and they put lights all over their boats and go down the intercoastal so you can see the Christmas the boats and yachts and things that can go through the intercoastal, all decorated for Christmas. And then also, of course, you can drive around and look at the houses with lights on them. So very cool. I know they do that in other states, but they do it more in Florida, I think, because we don't have snow, and that's the way to celebrate Christmas without, and make it all Christmassy without snow and cold weather. 1988. We're getting up to the last two. This one has little wrapped gifts on it, and they're colorful, very pretty. But this one has like a paper, like a 3D paper Christmas tree. Just simple wrapping, really. Colored packages with ribbons. And they got this little stars and hearts in the background there. Oh, look at that one with just a white kind of paper punched reindeer. That is so cute. Little castle on this one. It looks like it's raised up maybe though. I'm not sure. This is a little folded snowflake like origami type of thing. Alright, so this is 1988. The patterns. Oh, my sister-in-law and my brother made a Christmas tree like this. They decorated with their own decorations, but they probably still have it. I don't know if they still put it out. They may. But with the dowels, she's from Austria. And so they made it to, just, I guess, it reminded her of Austria. And she had little kind of straw ornaments and things like that on it that were not necessarily, she didn't make them or anything, but they just look like, they belonged on a dowel Christmas tree. Really, it was always really pretty whenever they used that one. And they made the Christmas tree themselves with the dowels. They didn't, it wasn't something they bought. They made the Christmas tree and then got the proper ornaments that they thought should go on there. Like if you picture a straw colored ornament, like that looks like a snowflake or a cookie, and then you put a little red ribbon on it. It was very pretty. To hang it, you put a little red ribbon on it. Or if it didn't come with a red ribbon, to hang it on the tree. This is a pretty, pretty little table here. Looks like, I was going to say deviled eggs, but I don't think those are deviled eggs. They might be some kind of meringue cookie or something. I'm not sure. They're very pretty. I just love all the colors of the Christmas cactus. Recipes. I'll try not to stop too much so we can get through this one. There's a shelf with it looks like Christmas recipe books on it. That's an idea. Decorate with your Christmas recipe books. I mean, these books are a good example. If you have books like these, you could put them out on the coffee table. People might want to look through them, even if you're not using them. You might want to use them in that way. If you're not using, you're not doing the crafts or the recipes. People just might want to, sitting around talking around, people might want to people might want to pick one up and look at it. I would. I'd be like, ooh, what is this? Red sweaters for mom and child. Looks like a little boy. I love his sweater. I wouldn't mind having one like that. Well, here it is. Shine and ribbon stitch sweater. Okay, cute. There's the packages again. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so this is that one. Yep. Okay. Let's look at the last one, 1989. Okay. This one has the poinsettias on it. Now this one looks a little shinier than the others, does it? Or no? It's a little shinier. The last two are a little shinier than the first of the 80s. This is the end of the 80s, and these last two are a little more glossy. This back is so pretty with all those poinsettias on it. The yellow and the red with the green leaves, and these yellows have a little pink in them. So pretty. Okay, let's see what this one is. And then got to go and do some stuff. So besides sit here and look through my Christmas books. Okay. Yep, the patterns again, all very nice. Let's get into Christmas crafting here. Oh, this is a bread, honey bear bread, and over here almond biscotti. Yeah, super cute. Teddy bear bread. So cute. Oh, look at these beautiful cookies. Oh, here's some colorful ones. Look at those. Aren't those gorgeous? Oh, there's a gingerbread house in the background here. It looks like it's made out of frosted. They're all frosted over, like a slick frosting. Whatever that's called. Trying to see if it powdered sugar, glaze, food coloring. This looks like gingerbread cookies, gingerbread. Oh, anyway, so cute. Let's keep moving. Some more breads over here. Breads. Chunky chocolate bread right here. And this is possibly the honey bran muffins, maybe? They don't look like honey bran muffins, though. Let's see. No, this is lemon bow knots. Lemon bow knots. That recipe's not on this page. Okay. Beverages. Bundt cake. The family gathering. Got little dolls over here having tea. In the back right here. Little dolls having tea. Little tea party. Christmas tea party. Sugar and spice tea party. Yep, it's for the girls. The big girls and the little girls. There's a little picture right here. Like moms and their daughters or something have a little Christmas tea party. That would be fun. Oh, I love this poinsettia page. Here's how to make some angels. Have heavenly gift bags. And they look like angels. Decorating with the quilts. Making a quilt rack. Other little crafts here. Gingerbread man garland. Oh, that's so cute. Little box. I love the plaid bedspread in a little boy's room, but my kids would never let me get them plaid bedspreads or sheets or anything like that. They were like, no, Mom, no plaid. I wanted to do that so bad. It's like a traditional kind of boys' room look, you know. Nope. I was not allowed to do that. I don't know. That's not girly. I don't know why they didn't like plaid, I guess. Oh, look at this Raggedy Ann page. Raggedy Doll Delights for Christmas decorating. So cute. They're in the window. If you can see, it looks like, I don't know if you can see it or not. This is a little bright back here, but there's a Raggedy Ann's in the window. There's a tree here, Christmas tree with little Raggedy Ann's surrounding it, and then there's two bigger ones sitting in the chairs there. Yeah, I'll show you the best I can. It's kind of hard probably to see that window because it looks bright in the camera. Maybe it's not as bright as I think it is. Oh, that's pretty. Front door. Oh, look at the table here. With the, I have some of these little spools. Yes, that's a good way to use them at Christmas. Put some candles in them, and that looks like a rag rug kind of runner there. Red and white. Some evergreen, some pine cones. Really, it's not a lot of Christmassy stuff, but then you put it all together, and it looks Christmassy, doesn't it? Yeah, very pretty. I like that natural kind of homespun look. Yes, very pretty pages. Okay, so you can see why I got these, and I hope you enjoyed looking through those with me. And stay tuned for the next videos and the next Thrifty Thursday videos, because I probably have enough stuff for the couple more that I've picked up all pretty much all at thrift stores. A couple things from Dollar General that I'll show you. But anyway, we'll see you in my next video. Have a great day. Merry Christmas.